Hi neighbors! Welcome to another episode of Ponderosa Garden Adventures. Today I'm out in the pineapple grove and I'm going to be doing some transplanting. Let me give you a closer look. So earlier today we moved some stuff around and we pulled these out. These pineapples are in these old plastic containers. They're kind of falling apart and they're not really sturdy enough to hold these big, huge succulents. So I went out and I got a brand new one, a 21-inch terracotta planter. These are 18, so I have three 18. Where's the other one? There's 3 18, 18, and 18. This will be 21. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be moving this pineapple over into this one. This one's coming out because it's not really, well, it's got roots, but it's not really making it. And we're going to plant that one here. And then I'm going to try and transplant this big one over into this larger plant. And we moved them a little further apart to give them space because they were overlapping. All right, so let's get started. If you look back through our episodes, you'll see, I think I did a short. We were able to harvest one small pineapple this year. So I'm hoping one of these big plants is going to produce another pineapple this year, and hopefully a little bit bigger than this year. We'll give it a little more care and feeding along the way. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is just try to pull this out of there and pull the small one out and get into that pot back there. And then I'm going to use that soil to put into the new pot. So yeah, it's looking like got some roots, but it's really not healthy, and we have so many of them that we can afford to let this one go. Now this is a shoot off of the very first pineapple we had that actually produced a pineapple. I cut the rest of that plant off right here, and this is what's left. So I need to transplant this. Before I do that, I want to pull these lava rocks. Oh, what else do I have? So I've got a brand new planter. I also have, this is palm, cactus, and citrus. I like to use something with a little sandy loam, good drainage, and something sandy that is going to feel familiar to pineapples. And also red lava rock to help give it the feeling of being on the islands. So I've got some big chunks of that right here. I have some big chunks of lava rock. I'm going to use these at the bottom of the new pot and just cover the drainage hole so it doesn't get clogged up. So I'm just going to I'm going to start with these big ones. Put them right around the hole there. We want the little ones from. Now, pour these in around it. That really should be enough. Okay, next, I'm going to try and transplant what's left of this one into the terracotta pot. All right, so it's going to go right here. Pull away the lava mulch here. Let's remove the mulch. All right, so here's where it gets interesting. Because right here, the root ball, original. It's a very deep root. Don't know if this is going to really transplant all of that smoothly. What the heck is this? Right, well, it's just taking up room over there. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour this off, the soil off into here. See if we can just weasel this thing out of here. Got lots of roots down here. I want to preserve as many. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got roots all over the bottom of this thing. There we go. Not know. So, I don't think this root ball is really helping it. No. I'm going to pull as much as I can off. There we go. Just put that in there and see what happens. Nice deep hole over here. There we go. It's down in there. There you go. Yeah, well, there you have it. It just made this one huge root ball in the shape of the bottom of the... That didn't work, whatever it was. Anyway, let's toss that. A little more. There we go. There we go. We're just going to put some fresh topsoil on top of that. Let's do another layer. And then finally, we'll use these rocks. We'll use these rocks as mulch. All right, and I think I should hold it for now. Let's get some water on that. I'm going to take a little break before we do that next one. I'm just going to have a look here at the latest pineapple that I planted. So I've got it soaking in water here. I don't know, can you see? There are a couple little tendrils come down. They're about not even a centimeter, maybe a quarter of an inch each. So, oops. So we'll give this, and it's been there for about a month. So yeah, we'll give it another month or two before we start seeing those tendrils getting about an inch or two long. Then the roots will be long enough to put it in the ground, or put it in the dirt in one of these planters. So we'll just set this aside and just keep an eye on it. What are we going to do with this guy? Now, I had a heck of a time, that other one, getting it out. So I'm kind of inclined to just try, oops, yeah, try and get this out one whole piece. That's not going to hold together, is it? Can I just slide this off, maybe? this. There we go. Oh my gosh, look, there's another footprint. Yay, we have a matching set. Yay. Okay. There we go. That looks better. Toss that, the rest of it. Let's see if we can just heave ho. 1, 2. Let's clean this up while we're at it. Ready? All right. Oops. Looks good. There we go. Right. This is going into the compost pile. Can we separate? There we go. Separate them. You'll find that pineapples, because they're spiky and they're succulent, they tend to collect debris. So using a leaf blower is a really good way to quickly tidy them up. This is even better because this is a much smaller lava rock. This is going to work much better than what we were using before. Alrighty. Well done. All right. Well, friends, we are done for today. We've got it. We've got 4 terracotta pots, 2, 4, 6, 9 pineapple plants growing, 9 pineapple plants growing, plus 1 in a jar over there. So we've got 10. So we try to keep about 10 going. Hopefully 1 or 2 of them is blossoming every year. And then those get taken out and we replant the next one. Anyway, thanks for joining us here, Ponderosa Garden Adventures. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and share. Thanks for watching. Hi to all our subscribers. We really appreciate you, each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.